Howdy squaddies and welcome to the second video of Behind the Scenes. After we saw in the first video how I grabbed the audio samples from the game, we take a look at what happens next before I start working on the song itself. The next step I do is think about the legends. I try to understand their personality, their character. I listen to the voice lines and be like, okay, what does the legend say? How does the legend say it? Because Respawn itself created a character and they had something in mind, and I try to catch what they had in mind and also take it into music. Because every character has such a deep personality. Like, for example, what does Caustic say? How does he say it? It's so different from Wraith, just because he has a different character, and Respawn made that legend that way because they gave him this personality, and I try to take that, or I try to find out what Respawn tried to do and fit it into music. That's also why I gave each character a different genre of music, because I want to give the impression that the legends themselves made the music or made the song. That's like what they do. If they're not fighting in the ring, they're making music, and that's the music they would do. Because I could easily just make everything trap and just take the Apex voice lines as an element of PR into that to promote my own music, but that's not what I want to do. I want to promote the music of the legends, like what they do. I want to promote Little LL, or I want to promote Lord Knox because of what music they do. I don't want to promote me of what I do and use the voice lines to reach more people, because people that play Apex will maybe listen to it and like the music. And that's why I try to catch the legends, or their personality. As an example, Lifeline, it was pretty obvious, because just think about it. I'll give you insight of the whole thought process I had there. I was thinking, okay, Lifeline, she looks so innocent. Like when she walks in game, she looks so innocent. She looks like a cute little girl. And even her voice lines are sometimes, or just, she sounds like really humble and really, oh, look at her. But then you hear her talk and you realize, damn, this girl is badass. Like, she's a badass personality hidden behind the mask of the cute little Lifeline. So what music would fit more to give someone a badass vibe that would never imagine? That's why I thought trap would be it, because Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, they also have that look that doesn't fit to the personality they show in the music. Whether it's its real personality or just an acted personality, but it doesn't fit, because you see the person and then you hear what they say, or you hear the music and you just suddenly think, wow, that's badass. And that's what I try to do with Lifeline. Same with Caustic. He has this mentality of, I'm better, I know everything, I know the universe, I observe you, you're all just test elements. So he brags with mental strength. And that's not what you do with Trap. With Trap, you brag with the Rollie or with the Rari outside the house. But you don't brag with, oh, I'm so smart, look at me. That's just not Trap. Like, I'm sorry if I just offend so many people, but that's just the genre itself. It's not. I mean, of course, some people do it, or some tracks are out there that actually do that. But I just think it didn't fit. That's just the way I saw it. I thought, okay, Caustic says, I'm smart, I'm better. Like, he talks a lot more about mental state. That's just what I want to fit into rock, because rock is more the genre where you talk about that. Like, just think about any rock song, you know, when a lot is about mental stuff, a lot more than about physical belongings that you have. Pathfinder, as an example, I thought it was obvious that it's gonna be electronic, because, well, he's a robot, he's a machine, so electronic music kind of fits. And I wanted to give it as well, like his personality, this friendly, happy vibe, but keep it, like, have a dark element into it, just like his voice lines. He's, I would love to fight with you, friend, but you'll be dead. Like, he has this happy voice and happy. At the first time you would say, oh wow, he would love to fight me again, and then he's like, but you'll be dead. This gives it that dark twist, and I also wanted that in the music. So I took EDM stuff and paired it with trap drums, and because that's a lot what Marshmello does, I listened a lot to Marshmello and try to figure out what he uses in his music, like what are the elements of his music, and I tried to catch it, because the melody or all the instruments are pretty happy and upbeat and woo, summertime, you know, but the trap drums give it a kind of a dark tone to it. because it automatically sounds a little bit more aggressive. So that was the mix I did with Pathfinder, because his voice lines or his character is also the same. He's friendly, but at the same time he has a dark side, you know. Yeah, what I was gonna say, same with Octane. He's a Mexican guy, or Mexican Spanish, somewhere around that region, because it's not really confirmed. Like, none of the legends have a real origin. And I wanted to take this element of Mexican/Spanish music into a drum and bass song, because drum and bass is fast, or it gives a fast feeling. So I took the trumpets that are the Spanish/Mexican element and paired it with a drum and bass breakbeat. But like with every song, I want to keep it a little more commercial. Like, I just want to touch or like hint to the genres that they would be, but I don't want to go very deep into that genre, because then people wouldn't really enjoy that genre itself, like the song itself, because it's so special, it's so different. So every song kind of touches a genre, but keeps it really commercial. Because Octane, the focus of the hook or the chorus is still on the trumpet melody instead of a bass drop, but it would usually be a bass drop in drum and bass. But I just kept the drum loop of drum and bass, but paired it with this melodic element of the trumpets, so that's a lot more commercial than drum and bass itself. But that's what I want to do. Yeah, basically I just think about the characters. I try to imagine them. I try to imagine what would they do, what music would Watson do. I don't know yet. Like, I can't tell you, okay, Watson will be this genre, because I don't know about her anything, or not a lot. I mean, she looks kind of childish and it's kind of cute as well, but who knows what her voice lines will be. Maybe it's a complete twist and she'll be like, I wanna kill everyone, motherfucker. You know, that is gonna be a completely different story. Yeah, that's basically everything. Like, I try to imagine the characters before I start working at the song. I try to find the genre it would fit in, so you feel like the legend did the song and not me. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, all the thoughts I had before I start working. And I guess now I go to work on the next song, and see you guys then. Thanks for the sub, thanks for all the support, you guys are insane. Thank you very much, and bye bye!